Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 20, 2021. I want to talk about stocks with heavy institution buying. As you all know, when institutions are buying the stock, that tells you they've got a lot of conviction. Typically these bigger institutions, think about hedge funds and big funds. When they buy individual stocks in a big level, that shows it's a good sign, and many times it's good to buy along with the big institutions. So with that, let's jump in here. So I got few stocks here with high institutions buying. For example, AEI institutions buying big time for 65%, and also insiders also buying this stock. That's typically a very good sign. And as you scan through here, I also got here sales, and sales growth tells you if the company is good fundamentally. For example, AEI has got a nice, I think it's got a nice gross margin, but right now sales growth is not there. On the other hand, BYRN, it's got a nice quarter over quarter sales growth and also a nice gross margin. And institutions are buying big time, insiders also buying a little bit. And it's got a great 1 year performance as well as 5 year performance. So what we will do is we'll look at many of these companies in little more detail and see what's worth buying at these levels and take it from there. So with that, let's jump in here. So from a top line news perspective, we got your AULT. Looks like they're announcing purchase to acquire additional deployment here. I think that's a good sign. These guys are into military and defense area. I think it's good, making some good headway here. And we got little known biotech company, Myovant here. Looks like Pfizer and Myovant, their drug is accepted by FDA. That's a good indication here. A stock like Myovant can really do very well with these type of news here. And then you got here GMS. Looks like it deserves attention here according to Wall Street. Let's look at if GMS is good to buy at these levels. And then we got a designer brands. Stock has been down for a long time. Let's see if this, with collaboration here with STRA, is it good to buy DBI at these levels. And then you got your GTY Technology Holdings. Looks like stock may go up. We'll look at GTYH also and see if it's worth buying here. And we got Selecta Biosciences SCLB here. It's making some news here with their protein, therapeutic protein. We'll see if it's good to buy SCLB. And we got Cutera, a little known medical device company. It's a good stock. I've been watching this for a while. Let's see if it's good to buy Cutera here and take it from there. And we got the top hotel company. Stock has been dropping off late. Let's see if it's good to buy Ashford Hospitality, as insiders are buying this company as well as institutions. And then you got your Bellring brands, BRBR. Let's see if it is worth buying Bellring here. Last but not least, we got CleanSpark here. Looks like Bitcoin mining folks are buying their energy solutions here. That could be good news for CleanSpark. So with that, let's jump in here and get started. From a high level, from a indices perspective, S&P 500 has been dropping a little bit last week or so. As you can see here, it's trying to bounce off of its 50-day moving average, as you can see here. I think you got to watch a little bit carefully. September can be a volatile month. QQQ, which is Nasdaq 100, is a little more stronger, as you can see here. It's trying to bounce off of its 25-day moving average, a little bit below 25-day moving average. And then you got DIA, it's the Dow Jones 30 stocks. Right now it's also weak, trying to bounce off of its 100-day moving average. I think we got to be careful here also. And then you got IWM Russell 2000. That's telling what party is on. It may be a little bit stronger here, indicated by a few green candles here. Typically, Russell is a leading indicator that tells you, this it's suggesting us, the broader indices may go up this week, but if futures are down a little bit, we'll play along and see how it goes. So with that, let's jump in here. Here are the stocks with heavy institutional buying. So as we look through here, stock at the top here, we got AEI with both insider buying big time as well as institutional buying big time. Watch out the market cap 122 million. That tells you this stock can be easily manipulated. Right now, quarter over quarter sales growth is 0%. So I mean, there's not too much growth here, and gross margin is nice. And there's a high short ratio. So as you can see here, stock has done great in for 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, and 1 month. RSI 64. At this level, I would not buy stock. I would wait a little bit. If you already had bought the stock in the past, maybe it's okay to slowly take some profit off. It's gone up so much so quickly. Good to wait a little bit and then buy more. But if you have not bought the stock, it may be okay to buy a little bit slowly. But keep in mind it's already gone up so much. And then you got your YMM, Chinese-based company, Full Tr, $16 stock. Institutions are buying big time, and RSI is 52. This is a little bit better candidate than AEI, given RSI is still low. And as you can scan through, stock has been pulling off, as you can see here. I think this could be a better candidate here. And as you can scan through, we got a few more stocks, all of them with high institution buying here. So we could look at few stocks that I've highlighted in yellow, in gray background here. For example, PTRA, $10 stock here, high institutional buying. As you scan through, low RSI. I think it's also good to buy because as you can see here, shorter term in 1 day and 5 days showing some progress here. And then, for the folks who are fundamentally inclined, look at stocks like BYRN, $23 stock, nice institutional buying, and there's also nice sales growth here, 522% in 1 year, 1026% in quarter over quarter, nice gross margin. Stock has been dropping off, as you can see here. You could take advantage and buy some BYRN at these levels and take it from there. Then we got a few more here. We got CareMax, BTBT, NE. All these stocks you could look through. High insider buying. As you look at BTBT, nice sales growth here. A fundamentally good company, Bitcoin mining, good net margin here. And as you scan through here, this is also trying to gain some, it's trying to make some progress in near term. Could be a turnaround here. Also pay attention to short ratio. We got NE here, $6 stock with heavy institutional buying. RSI right now is 53, which is okay. You could buy slowly into NE at these levels. No need to rush and accumulate. Given stock has been dropping off late, it jumped up so much in the past. It's okay to slowly buy. Don't need to hurry and take advantage. And then we got few more here. Look at FTFT. It's a China-based fintech play here. $2.35 stock. Nice sales growth and heavy short ratio. You could buy some of these FTFT also here. And as you look through here, we got a few more. You could look at strong stocks with the fundamentals like IDEX. Nice fundamental here, nice sales growth here. As you scan through here, RSI is 45, and stock is showing some turnaround in shorter term. You could buy some IDEX, a $2 stock, and accumulate. And we also have got a few more strong candidates. As you look through here, we got Zip Recruiter, 88% gross margin. RSI is a little high for me. I would wait a little more on this. So with that, let's jump into, I also like latch your LTCH, $14 stock. As you can see, high institution buying here. RSI little high. We could wait a little longer to jump in and buy a latch. So with that, we got a few more here as we scan through high institution buying. A stock like Ashford here also has a high insider buying. That's a good combination. You could buy along here with the low RSI of 42. Pay attention to short ratio here. Stocks like SOS as example, very high short ratio. Stock is showing some turnaround. It's lost a lot of money for investors, but you could take advantage of this high short ratio, buy a little bit and take it from there. And then you got oxygen here, OCGN, and high short ratio, 26%. Stock already has gone up, as you can see here. Short squeeze in progress. Right now, RSI is 56. I would wait a little bit. I would not jump in at this level. Wait a little longer. Then we got two more here with the second eye and KPLT. Second eye, a very cheap stock, $3.43. And as we scan through, RSI is 39. Stock is sold off. High short ratio. I think being a contrarian, you could buy some second eye. I've seen this stock going up to $5-6 in the past. Could be good to buy slowly. We got KPLT here. As you scan through, high short ratio and RSI is 55. Wait, don't need to rush right now. We got few more here. Ouster, U, Tiger, CS. You could look at these also here. And as you scan through here, all of these have got, Ouster has got a little higher short ratio, 10%. You could buy some Ouster given RSI is 41, which is pretty low, oversold at these levels. And if you're fundamentally inclined, look through nice positive sales growth here. For example, CTRM and OMP, even BHR, and we got one more here, SB and TIGR. You could look at those fundamentally strong candidates. And we got one more page here as we scan through. ATER, both institutional buying and insider buying. Right now, heavy short ratio, RSI is 56, tells you wait, it's already, already has gone up. Short squeeze has already happened. At this point, good to wait a little bit and take it from there. And as you scan through, I love Jaguar. Jaguar has been dropping off late. Right now, as you can see here, RSI is 15. Tells the stock is completely oversold. It could be good to buy some Jaguar at these levels. We got a few more as you can scan through. BNGO, one of the meme stock, as you all know. Okay, sales growth, low RSI, high short ratio. You could look at this one also. And we got few more. Tilray, which is a cannabis play here. Nice institution buying here. You could buy along here, low RSI. And we got stocks like Beachbody here. It's also making some headway off late. $7 stock, heavy institution buying. Nice gross margin here and low RSI. You could buy some Beachbody also and take advantage of heavy institution buying. As you scan through here, we got few stocks with the heavy short ratio. One is IBRX, low RSI. You could buy that one too. It's trying to turn around in the near term, as you can see here. Good to buy into this turnaround. And same story with the BNGO, it's turning around a little bit in the near term. And Go EVs also, it's electric vehicle play here. Heavy institution buying, nice gross margin, and stock is trying to turn around here. I would buy a little bit Go EV too. We got a few more stocks with the high short ratio. You could look at them too. As an example, we got UAVS, Maxion, one of my favorite stock here. Right now RSI is 65, a little high. I would wait a little bit before jumping and buy here. And then you got higher car as well as LPI, low RSI in higher car here. LPI, I would wait here. Stock has gone up too quickly. I would wait a little bit. So with that, let's jump in here. I also like MoneyGram, MGI, low RSI. Stock is trying to turn around. So with that, let's jump into the next slide here. We got a couple more here. Look through. Look at the nice institution buying here. In some cases like Clean Spark and ALDX, there is also nice insider buying. So I would look at candidates like this here and look through RSI levels, pretty low RSI. I would buy into these candidates here, great ones. And also I would look at short ratio as usual. Look for Riot blockchain. I've been accumulating Riot blockchain, compelling stock at these levels. RSI is 38. I think it's a good one. It will turn around. And then you got PCT here, high short ratio, low RSI. Stock is showing some progress in a 5-day chart here. I would look at this one too. As you scan through, we got a lot of stocks with the high short ratio, as well as if you look at the RSI levels here, low RSI for most part except for ZAV. I would look at all these candidates here, especially look for the ones which are turning around slowly, like Tattoo Chef and even the one here, which is Blink. It's also a good play. And we have few more here. Doximity is one of my favorite here. Doximity right now RSI is 57. I would wait for a little pullback and go from there. So if you are an options buyer, pay attention to RSI levels. Anytime IV percentile, anytime IV percentile is above 50 or so, good to sell some put option, make some money that way, get some premium in. Next, let's look at few charts to see what we can make out. We got MYVOV. MYOV, it's a biotech play. Stock has dropped off, as you can see here. Very nice trading opportunity. Stock drops, goes up, drops, goes up, drops, goes up. So this will be similar trend here. Trends to go up, as you can see here. I would buy into MYOV here. Low IV percentile, low RSI. You could even buy some call option if you're an options trader. Otherwise, I would buy some stock outright here. With the partnership with Pfizer, I think this can do well. And then we got CTIC here. As you can scan through, stock is trying to make some progress here. And on the balance volume is steady. I would look at buying CTIC. RSI is a little high. You could even wait for a little pullback here and then buy. Then we got DBI, designer brands, low RSI, low IV percentile. Stock is trying to make its way higher after the drop here. And on the balance volume is also going up, telling you there is an indication there are more buyers than sellers. And then you got ALDX. Stock has been dropping off of late. Nice on the balance volume. I would buy some ALDX at these levels and take it from there. We got few more here. Cutera, little known medical device company here. Stock is trying to drop off, as you can see here. Nice on the balance volume. That's a bullish divergence here. As we look through here, RSI is 41. Tells you stock is sold off. I would buy some Cutera at these levels. And then you got APAM. Stock is in the trading range for a while, and it's trying to bounce off of its 25, 50 and 100-day moving average here. On the balance volume is trying to go up slowly. I would buy into this one slowly. RSI is 52, tells you can still buy. And we got Clean Spark. Stock is in the trading range for a while. On the balance volume is also not doing great. It's a contrarian play. You could buy some Clean Spark at these levels. I've seen this stock going up due to short squeeze at times. This also may be a short squeeze type candidate. And then you got OPG, and stock is nicely bullish at these levels. RSI is 58. Nice on the balance volume. I would probably wait for a little pullback before I buy. Even up here, if you want to buy a little bit, it's okay. I would rather wait for a little pullback and buy. So with that, these are few items you can look at when you want to buy and sell stocks. From an entry point perspective, look for RSI less than 55 and on the balance volume rising. If you're a contrarian, you could ignore on the balance volume, but it's good to look at on the balance volume. It will suggest there is more buying than selling when it's rising. And from an exit point perspective, if the RSI is above 60 and on the balance volume is falling, then don't buy the stock. If you already have it, try to sell it and take it from there. And always look for fundamentally good companies with the positive sales growth and gross margin. Look for rule of 40. Option buyers and sellers look for RSI levels and AVI percentile and make decision. And typically when institutions are buying or insiders are buying, that shows the conviction. You could buy along with them given there is a good fundamentals and RSI levels tells you can buy at that level. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing.